I got a kind of weird question on how to bleach gums. Guys, don't mind my green tea mask. It's just a mixture of green tea and honey. I have to do it like at least 3 times a week, but I'm gonna try to do it every other day to help my skin. And yeah, basically I just opened up a green tea bag and added a little bit of honey, and yeah, this is what we're looking like. So anyways, I got a question about how to bleach gums, and at first I thought it was really weird, and then the more I thought about it, I was like, oh, I guess I have basically bleached my gums. I just didn't know I was bleaching my gums because I don't really see my gums a lot. Even when I'm smiling, I can't really see them a lot. Like I'd have to like do like that. But because I am on more of an aggressive teeth whitening regimen, just naturally they've been, not naturally they've been bleached, but the products that I use have 100% bleached them. So I thought I would just share the products that I'm using. Obviously this is not only going to bleach your gums, but I mean it's going to affect your teeth. So let's just get right into it. So the first thing, and this is something I found maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and it's hydrogen peroxide and baking soda. You can add just a little, like, I take my toothbrush and I just dash this on top of it to where it like makes like a little baking soda mound on my toothbrush. You can add the hydrogen peroxide. So instead of wetting your toothbrush with water, you would wet it with the hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide, so I got this idea, a woman that I knew, she was like in her 80s, and you know, for people who are old, they 100% have their teeth replaced. Their teeth fall out, they have to be replaced. Like, your teeth aren't meant to last you your entire life completely. Just as we are born without teeth, when you're nearing the end of our life, you know, we start to go back to being an infant, and that means you lose your teeth. So it was very rare for people to, you know, exit their life having all of their teeth, and all of their teeth in wonderful just shape. Like, the teeth were great. She did something where she swishes her mouth with hydrogen peroxide, you know, and even she'd like have a toothbrush and brush them a little bit, and so it really helped for not only keeping her teeth and her mouth healthy, but also it does whiten. So adding the baking soda, this is something that people do when you're doing this. Like it isn't like new or anything. Like I know it sounds like weird because not a lot of people talk about it, but it's been done like since before we were born. So with the baking soda, you just don't want your baking soda to be like in little clumps. Like, you want it to be powdery and fine and light. If it's in clumps, then obviously that would be too much friction. The fine powder, you know, if you put it on, like, you guys probably have like the powered toothbrushes, mechanical toothbrush, instead of just like a regular toothbrush, that will basically do everything. Like, you don't want it to be too abrasive is what I'm saying, but I've never had any issues with it. And yeah, my teeth are in excellent health, thank goodness. And I've been doing it for quite a while. There's another YouTuber, I watched one of her videos on hygiene, and she had basically recommended this toothpaste. And so you guys know, like, there's a lot of toothpaste on the market. There's a lot of very expensive toothpastes that are like $6–7 a tube. So this one, it isn't necessarily expensive, but it's extremely effective, and it's like everyone is sleeping on it because it's not new. It doesn't have like activated charcoal in it, or, you know, some type of whitening agent. Like it isn't like advertised as something amazing, but it's going back to, sometimes you just have to think, sometimes newer is better, but sometimes the things that have been used for years and years and years and years, it's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So this is just a Colgate $2.90, $3 thing of toothpaste, but it's in the peroxide and baking soda, which is basically, you can make it on your own, or you can use this toothpaste alongside your baking soda and peroxide. This stuff is amazing. And so she's just one of those people who has an absolutely gorgeous smile, and she was like, and no one believes me when I say that, like, it's just my toothpaste, it's just a baking soda and peroxide toothpaste, because like they all think that like she does like this extensive like lightning zoom whitening treatments and stuff like that, and she's just like, it's so simple, but like everyone sleeps on it because like it just, baking soda and peroxide, like it really doesn't look like much. Like, you could probably get this like at a Dollar General or something. I got mine at Walmart, and yeah, it's only like $3. So yeah, that's something that's like, I would say like a hidden secret, but that actually works. So this is my regimen between using like a whitening strip or one of those lightning lights. So the brand that I use, I've been using for maybe 4 to 5 years of the whitening lights. I can't remember what it's called, but like I know the packaging, and I get it at Walmart, and so I'll just put it up on the screen. And basically when I use this, I only have to use this maybe once every 1 to 2 years. Like it's just, sometimes you can do it annually, sometimes you can skip and you don't have to do it annually. Like it lasts for a while, and also my daily maintenance helps too. But this is good for if you already have stains on your teeth. So like if you guys, let's say you're sitting in your car or something and you're outside and you have a mirror, look at your teeth, look to where you see a little bit of yellow or a little bit of dinginess, just to see like the true color of your teeth. If you see something and it's just like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get that, and like you want it gone quickly, then I would say definitely buy this set. The last time I bought it, it was like a year ago. I think it was like $35 or so. It's definitely gone up in price over the years a little bit, but it actually works. You swish first with your mouthwash, spit it out, and then you paint each tooth, and then you use the light. When the light goes off, you stop, and then basically wash, rinse, repeat. Do the same thing. Swish with the mouthwash, spit it out, paint each tooth, put the light on it, the light goes off, do it again and again and again. So obviously if you want things done quickly, you will do this like 10 to 14 times in one day, or you can just follow their directions and do it just a couple times a day and over the course of many days. If you're okay with your teeth feeling a little sensitive, the sensitivity only lasts like maybe for 12 hours or so. It's not anything bad, but like if you just want like your teeth like to be like white like yesterday and like you're in a rush, I would definitely do it as many times as you can in one day. So it could be like 14 times, and yeah, you will get your results very, very quickly. But I highly recommend this because not only is it cheaper than going and doing like Zoom whitening, but it just works quicker. There are some effective whitening gels that you can like put in like a tray, use those, like you get them off Amazon, but sometimes those are too harsh and they will have your mouth hurting if you have sensitive teeth. So yeah, I think this little kit, I mean, it's never failed me, and yeah, I just really like it. And like I said, the results will last like about a year. Sometimes you'll be fine like a year and a half and not having to do it again. Obviously, like I told you, this is my daily maintenance, so I guess that's what keeps my teeth from yellowing up. But you know, over time, because we do use our mouths every day, multiple times a day, we eat a lot of different things, like, you know, yellowing and things like that is normal. That's just kind of how it is. If you guys ever watch like old interviews like from people like in the 70s or 80s or 60s, like their teeth were healthy, but some of them you can just see the yellow stains. Like it's just like, oh my gosh. And it's like they had good hygiene, but it's like they didn't have everything that we have for like whitening. So it's like having like super, super white teeth is like a new trend, I would say, within the last 20 to 30 years, but it hasn't always been like that. That's what I'm saying. So sometimes you just need a little help, a little pick me up. And so another thing is like the Crest white strips. Not all of the white strips are the same. So sometimes I'll buy a the years where I wanted to skip and not do the whitening light, I tried the Crest strips, and like these are if you want to whiten over time, so it doesn't work as quickly as the light that I told you guys about. So you could use this, put this on, and then use a light on top of it, but only use the light for like maybe 3 to 5 minutes. So keep that in mind. And then for like a mouthwash for daily use, this isn't necessarily whitening, but this is like great for if you have bad breath. The 24 hours. This is like a small bottle, but literally it keeps your teeth, you know, fresh for like a long time. I would use it twice a day. And yeah, use the invigorating mint. I didn't accidentally, I wanted to try the mild mint in the green bottle. Don't use it. The invigorating mint is the best one. And yeah, so swish it and then gargle it for 30 seconds, and so it can get like all of the stuff that like smells bad in the back of your throat and on the back of your tongue too. And yeah, it's amazing. It's one of the best, I think. The bad thing about it is that it is kind of expensive for the size that they give you. So yeah, but it's worth it. It's expensive, but it's worth it. So sometimes I won't use it all the time, and I will save it for those times that I'm just like, you know, I I really need to be anal about my breath. But yeah.